Hi, I'm Tania A Prince. In this video, you will see me do a demonstration with a lady who volunteered at one of my EFT Practitioner Training Courses. The problem that we were working on was a physical problem, a damaged shoulder. She previously had an operation on that shoulder and she'd had to do a lot of physio to actually get any movement back in her arm. At the point, if you watch the video, at the point where we begin to work on this, she can roughly get above shoulder height with her arm, but could go no further. She'd been told from medical doctors that for her to get a bigger range of movement with her arm, it would require further surgery. So watch the video and then see the results that we get. You're open to working on this with me?
Yes, I am.
All right, and just to establish, how long have you had this problem for now?
5 years.
5 years, yeah. And in 5 years, has this problem improved at all?
Excuse me?
In this 5 years, has it improved at all?
Yeah, after the surgery and a year with physio, it has improved because I wasn't able to move my arm at all in the beginning. It was totally locked because when the doctor the second time was knocking my shoulder back in position, she managed to pull the bicep string. So, and it was locking my shoulder completely here. So when I was doing the surgery, that it was so how do you say, inflammation?
Yeah.
In the shoulder that it was impossible to restore the bones. It just had to give me a shot with something and just cut off the bicep seam who was locking the shoulder. And then I was going to physio for a year, 2 times a week, being able to move my arm, but I can lift it like this high, and I'm supposed to be like this. So this
All
is
right. Yeah. And am I right that you're not in physio anymore?
no,
Or,
I'm not in physio anymore.
all right. Is there any expectation that this will improve any more than it has up to this point?
Then I need a second surgery.
All right. So they've told you for this to improve, you would need a second surgery. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. So they don't expect it to improve without surgery. That
That's
would be
so. Yeah.
all right. That's fine. And this, you kind of up to this point here, has this improved since the physio? Does it improve at all?
Yeah, a little bit. I couldn't move it.
Yeah.
No way in the beginning. So
Yeah. All right. So I'm just kind of getting this. What I'm looking for is, it's kind of, there's a limitation to what you can do with this, and this stays each day. Each day is roughly about the same, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't improve. I mean, it isn't good one day, bad one day.
No.
It is this way all of the time. Yeah. All right. So that's what we're establishing, because if I was to work on that and if this improved sometimes, so sometimes you had a good day, yeah, I'd need to know that, because that would mean I'd need to test it over a few days. Yeah. Even if we improved it now, I need to do a test over days, because sometimes you can have a good day. This isn't the case with you, because this just stays where it is every day for you. Yeah, it's not improving. Yeah, so it's about the same. So if we were to get an improvement now, a visible improvement now, that would show us, even if it's not that big, it would show us something is changing. Yeah.
Big demonstration, yeah, because this is the highest I can lift my arm.
All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now kind of set the assessment, because we need to establish what you can and cannot do. Yeah. All right. Now, I do want you to keep yourself very safe here, because only you know what level of pain or whatever you're experiencing. So I don't want you to try and please me and push it. No, that wouldn't please me at all. I want you to bear in mind your own safety and keep yourself safe. So if you're moving your arm and you get to here and it starts to just, there, stop. No pushing further than that. Just take it to the edge, the point where it becomes a problem. Yeah. All right. That's all I want you to do. Yeah. All right. Now, so I was just putting safety in there. Now, for me to set up a proper test here, I need to be able to replicate your posture right now. Because if you were to move how you were sat, it could affect the movement in the arm. Yeah. And it wouldn't be a good test. So if when we started, you were like that, and you're going like, oh, can move a bit further because I'm, yeah, no, yeah, I need that you be in the same physical position so that when I get the movement, there are not a lot of what we call variables, that we've got a lot of things constant, the same as they started. So sitting as you are right now, yeah, I want you to get both feet flat on the floor, yeah, yeah, and maybe about a foot, whatever's comfortable for you, yeah, yeah, all right, and get your back however you wish to have it, but we need to go back to this position afterwards. All I'm doing right now is making it an easy position to get back to, yeah, all right, because it's a fairly straight position, yeah, so I'm taking out the complications of this, yeah, and as you do that, what I want you to do is just take yourself to the edge with the arm movement of where it becomes a problem for you, yeah, all right, and I'm going to look at that, and you can drop it right down as well, but I'm going to say, if we're looking at the window behind, it's probably a good way. I think you're probably roughly that arm's in the center frame of that window. All right, bring it down for a second. Looking at, yeah, I didn't think I'd bring in the camera here. All right, so bring it up one more time. All right, now your palm is facing out toward us. Yeah. All right, so you've got it palm facing out, and you have, I can see it against the back frame of the window. So is that where it becomes a problem? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, and notice what you're experiencing. Yeah, what's letting you know you cannot move that any further. You can bring it down if you wish.
It's I start to compensate. I'm lifting my shoulder up, trying to get my arm higher, and I'm leaning this way because
Yeah.
it's completely locked.
Yeah. All right. So you felt something lock, didn't you? Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
it stops. It's like meeting a wall, not able to move. Yeah.
Where did you feel that feeling? What was the feeling that let you know you couldn't move it any higher?
It's like just pushing on a wall.
All right. Where precisely in your body is that feeling?
Oh, it's here.
Where would you say that is for you? What words would you use to describe that location in your body?
Uh, the how can I say? In the middle of the shoulder and the neck is
So
where,
it's the middle of the shoulder.
and the neck is where the wall is.
Yeah. All right. A neck. Yeah. And there's a wall. Did you say wall in your neck? Yeah.
Now it's like a wall standing between the neck and the middle of the
Oh,
shoulder.
right. I like that. A wall standing between your neck and shoulder feeling. Yeah. All right. You see, all I need to do is tune into it. So I'm getting your descriptive words. Yeah. A wall standing between my neck and shoulder feeling. Yeah. That would work. Yeah. All right. I'm just writing this down for memory's sake. Yeah. And once you do that, could you give a number to that wall, an intensity rating on the wall?
Consider the pain.
Is there pain when you do that? Mhm.
I've been living with this pain for 5 years, so it's not pain anymore. It's the new normal in a way. So, so it's difficult to range the pain when you are so used to have it.
All
But
right.
no, I will say when the arm or the shoulder and the arm stops, it's a 10. It's completely impossible to move it higher up.
All right, so I'm going to just start to tap and see what happens. I may need to maneuver around a bit. Are you okay with that? I
Yeah.
mean, maneuver around with how I apply EFT, yeah? All right, whichever arm is most comfortable for you to do this with, use that arm, yeah? And
Tap.
what I want, yeah, and I haven't got really an intensity rating, but I here, but I think you'd know if that feeling was the same as what it was just there, isn't it? Yeah, you just tap with me and stay with me, and let's just go with this. So even though
So even though
I have a feeling,
I have a feeling,
as if there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
As there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
Yeah, I accept I feel that.
I accept that I feel that.
So even though it feels as if there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder,
So even if it feels like it's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder,
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
So even though it feels like there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder,
So even though I feel like there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder,
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
On the eyebrow, it feels as if there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
It feels like there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
Side of the eye, it feels as if there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
It feels like there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
And under the eye, it feels like there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
It feels like there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
And under the nose, it feels like there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
It feels like there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
On the chin, it feels like there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
It feels like there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
Collarbone, it feels like there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
It feels like there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
And under the arm, it feels like there's a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
It feels like there is a wall standing between my neck and shoulder.
Breathe in. Breathe out. And now, keeping yourself safe, see what happens when you move your arm. Right, now that is, in my view, a lot higher.
I feel it myself.
Yeah, all right. And now what's letting you know you can't move the arm further? What stops you at that point? What are you experiencing?
It feels more like it's a bump in the road in a way. It's not
a bump in the road feeling, yeah? All right, bring the arm down. Where precisely is the bump in the road feeling?
A little bit closer to my neck.
So it's close to your neck, yeah?
Yeah.
What side of your body is that? Yeah, what side of your body, left or right?
Right.
Yeah, close to your neck, yeah? So a bump in the road feeling, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And these are really good descriptions, yeah? Because, you know, this is metaphor and descriptions. I'm going to go for that, yeah? You tap with me, all right? So even though it feels as if there's a bump in the road feeling.
It feels like there is a bump in the road feeling.
Close to my neck.
Close to my neck.
On the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side.
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
So even though
there's
a bump in the road feeling.
There is a bump in the road feeling.
Close to my neck.
Close to my neck.
On the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side.
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
So even though there's a bump in the road feeling.
There is a bump in the road feeling.
Close to my neck.
Close to my neck.
On the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side.
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
On the eyebrow, this bump in the road feeling.
This bump in the road feeling.
Side of the eye, the bump in the road feeling.
This bump in the road feeling.
Under the eye, this bump in the road feeling.
This bump in the road feeling.
Under the nose, that's close to my neck.
Who is close to my neck?
The right-hand side.
Right-hand side.
On the chin, the bump in the road feeling.
The bump in the road feeling.
Collarbone, this bump in the road feeling.
This bump in the road feeling.
And under the arm, the bump in the road feeling.
The bump in the road feeling.
Breathe in. Breathe out. And now, when you move your arm, let's see, keep yourself safe, please. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. And I'm thinking it's a little bit more improved. Am I right with that? What does it feel to you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe it was, I felt the biggest change after the first round, but it might be now too, but it still stops.
Yeah, perfectly fine. Yeah. And now notice what you're feeling. Yeah. It still stops and you point it to here. What's here that's letting you know you can't move it any further?
But it's still a bump.
Yeah, like a bump in the road. Yeah. Is it in the same location as it was before or a different location?
Maybe it moved a little bit closer to my neck or a little bit higher up in a way.
Yeah. All right. So it's a bump in the road feeling and close to your neck. Yeah. All right. Bear in mind, we only need enough words to tune into this, and bump in the road feeling's a pretty good description. Yeah. All right. So just go. So even though I have this bump in the road feeling
I have this bump in the road feeling
close to my neck,
close to my neck.
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
So even though
So even though
I have this bump in the road feeling
I have this bump in the road feeling
close to my neck,
close to my neck,
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
So even though
So even though
I have this bump in the road feeling
I have this bump in the road feeling
that's close to my neck,
that's closer to my neck,
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
So you're doing that 3 times. Come to the eyebrow, the bump in the road feeling.
Bump in the road feeling.
Side of the eye, it's close to my neck.
It's close to my neck.
Under the eye, this bump in the road feeling.
This bump in the road feeling.
Under the nose, it's close to my neck.
That is close to my neck.
On the chin, this bump in the road feeling.
This bump in the road feeling.
Collarbone, that's close to my neck.
That is close to my neck.
Under the arm, the bump in the road feeling.
Bump in the road feeling.
Breathe in. Breathe out. And now keep yourself safe. Yeah.
I managed to.
Can we all tap? You're doing lovely. Bear in mind, everyone, if you tap now, you will help her. You're doing lovely. Yeah. And since the emotions come up, can you just tap with me just on what you're feeling right now? No need to have words here. Just let these emotions come up. Yeah. You know, because once you've had an injury like this, we can have a lot of emotion we press down. Yeah. Just tap out. Yeah. Let yourself feel this way. Yeah. Just allow it. Yeah. And breathe. Yeah. Just tap around. You know, all these emotions that I'm feeling right now.
And all this emotion I'm feeling right now.
Whatever these are.
Whatever these are.
It's okay to feel this.
It's okay to feel this.
It's okay to have these emotions.
It's okay to have these emotions.
I don't have to push these down.
I don't have to push this down.
Whatever these are.
Whatever these are.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah. All of these emotions.
All these emotions.
That I might have had to push down.
That I might have to push down.
Yeah, I might have done that in the past.
Yeah, I might have done that in the past.
I don't have to do that now.
I don't have to do that now.
It's okay to feel this.
It's okay to feel this.
It's okay to have these emotions.
It's okay to have these emotions.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
They're my emotions.
They are my emotions.
It's okay to feel this.
It's okay to feel this.
It's okay to have these emotions.
It's okay to have these emotions.
It's normal to have emotion.
It's normal to have these emotions.
That's okay.
That's okay.
And it is okay.
And it is okay.
All of these emotions.
All these emotions.
That I might have had to push down for so long.
That I might have to push down for so long.
In order to get through this.
In order to get through this.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
I'm working on it now.
I'm working on it now.
I'm doing some nice work.
Nice work.
I don't have to push my emotions down anymore.
I don't have to push my emotions down anymore.
It's okay to feel this now.
It's okay to feel this now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
All of these emotions.
All these emotions.
Whatever these are.
Whatever these are.
It's okay to feel this.
It's okay to feel this.
I don't have to push this down anymore.
I don't have to push this down anymore.
All of these emotions.
All these emotions.
Breathe in. Breathe out. And what you're feeling now.
I can't believe how that happened. It's like I try to. I'm searching for an answer. How is this possible? I mean, my shoulder has been locked down for so long, and now I can just straighten my. It's. I'm not able to grab this and understand how is this happening.
Well, tap with me. It's because you see what's just happened to you doesn't fit within your existing belief structure, but that's not unusual. What do they tell us on the TV? What do doctors tell you? You've had doctors saying, "Oh, got to have an operation. Yeah. The only way you're improving this is with operation. Well, they're authority figures, and any hypnotherapist knows who's the authority figure. Their information goes straight in. We tend to believe it. Yeah. However, the body is amazing. Yeah. And the interesting thing is, all we're doing right now is activating the body's own natural healing mechanisms. Yeah. And when you had that injury, energy got locked into certain parts of the body and stopped the healthy flow of energy. All we're doing here is re-establishing the healthy flow of energy and bringing back to balance. When we come back to balance, we come back to health. And that's what you're looking at, yeah? And it doesn't matter what we've cleared right now. Who gives a hoot what that might be? All we're looking at is, are we getting our result with that? Yeah, and that's all that's important. And what we've established here is your body can heal itself. Am I right with that?
Yeah.
And your body's pretty good at doing it as well, because it didn't waste any time, did it? Have we done about 3 rounds of EFT?
Well,
Just to also point out, you don't need to believe in this for it to work. Yeah.
but it's no, but I don't have words. It was just the strangest feeling ever.
Well, you keep tapping through this strangest feeling because your body's now reestablishing balance within itself. Yeah, it's helping our bodies are amazing. They can do tremendous things. And with EFT, in fact, when you tap in with EFT, one of the things it does is it gets power. It's like turning on the lights. It's putting on the power system. For your body to heal, it has to have energy and power to do that. Yeah. And we're re-establishing, getting power woof, straight back into that area of your body. And the body knows what to do with that. Yeah. All right. In a very, very beautiful way. So what I'm going to do now, and when them big emotions came up at the back end, that's probably even healthier to get rid of them. I was quite happy they came up, because it's not surprising when you've resigned yourself, oh, this is going to be a problem forever, never going to go away because of all the things you've gone through. Yeah, not surprising some pretty big emotions come up. I've seen it many times, but then we clear that as well. So you come to a place of peace, I suppose, peace and feeling beautiful gratitude for what your own body can do to help itself. Now, just check what's happening with your arm now. Let's see where we are with that.
It's same.
All right.
Can you just hold on for a second? I have to go and show my husband.
Yeah, please do. Bring him in if you want. Let him have a look at it. Go show your husband.
Jeg skjønner ikke hvordan det skjedde.
What did your husband say?
He was just like, what? What?
What? Yeah.
Look at my arm, I can lift it. And he was just, how did you do that? And I was, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, working with the wisdom of the body and re-establishing the power supply to that part of your body. For the body to heal, it must have blood supplied to the part of the body to bring nutrients, etc. to it. It must also have a power supply to that part of the body. Yeah. And it's about the flow of energy through the body. So again, what I'm going to ask you to do now is to move that arm and keep yourself safe and notice if there's anything still there that's letting you know about any kind of problem.
The only thing I noticed is that this arm is don't have the strength as this, but that's because I haven't used it properly for many years.
Well, it might be, yeah.
I also have a very warm floating energy going through my neck and shoulders. It's like it open up and everything is floating free again up to my head.
Yeah, and I'm going to tap on the warm energy because I do think that's the flow re-establishing to help it even more. Yeah, so a warm energy floating through your neck and shoulders, which I think you're noticing the power supply coming back, the flow coming back. So is there any pain or anything when you bring it up?
No.
All right. You said it felt weak. Yeah.
What?
You said it felt weaker than the other arm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I have more strength in this, and I don't get tired when I hold it up, but I feel very fast tired when I lift this up.
And it could be you haven't really used it in a long time, but notice where the tired feeling is, yeah, or the weak feeling. So bring it up, keep yourself safe. Notice where the weak feeling is. Where does it feel weak?
The neck part.
All right. And so is it a weak feeling in your neck, or what kind of feeling is it in your neck?
It's like I don't have the muscles to carry my arm in a way.
You tap with me, yeah. So even though
So even though
I have this feeling in my neck,
I have this feeling in my neck,
as if I don't have a muscle,
as if I don't have a muscle,
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
So even though I have this feeling in my neck,
So even though I have this feeling in my neck,
on the right hand side,
on the right hand side,
as if I don't have a muscle,
as if I don't have a muscle,
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
So even though I have this feeling in my neck,
So even though I have this feeling in my neck,
on the right hand side,
on the right hand side,
as if I don't have a muscle,
as if I don't have a muscle,
I accept I feel that.
I accept I feel that.
All right, the feeling in my neck,
The feeling in my neck,
side of the right hand side,
on the right hand side,
I don't have a muscle.
I don't have a muscle.
This I don't have a muscle feeling.
This I don't have a muscle feeling.
It's in my neck on the right hand side.
It's in my neck on the right hand side.
This feeling that I don't have a muscle.
This feeling that I don't have a muscle.
In my neck on the right hand side.
In my neck on the right hand side.
On the collarbone, this feeling that I don't have a muscle.
Can you repeat that?
This feeling that I don't have a muscle.
This feeling that I don't have a muscle.
In my neck on the right hand side.
In my neck on the right hand side.
Under the arm, the feeling that I don't have a muscle.
The feeling that I don't have a muscle.
Breathe in. Breathe out. And now keep yourself safe. Move the arm and tell me, how does that now feel to you?
A little bit better, yeah.
Because you see, any sensations, we tap as far as we can go. And even though what you said sounded very logical to me, yeah, it did sound logical. Oh yeah, I haven't used it for a long time. I've learned through experience that even though things can be logical, when you tap, sometimes you get improvement. So I would keep tapping, 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 tapping until we're not getting any improvement. Yeah. I would miss the logical, because the logical is sometimes what we've been told is possible. Yeah. And there are beliefs. Yeah. All right. And I don't know if it's true or not. If that would be what I do know is if I tap and then check, I'm going to know, oh, is it possible the body can do that? Yeah. So I would say tap further. Let's see how far you can improve this. Yeah.
Mm.
And I will finish at this point because I need every student to have a go at this as well. But are you okay with what we have done here today?
Yeah, I'm beyond okay with it. It's, and the first thing I'm going to do when I wake up tomorrow is to see if I manage to put the roll on under my arm without like leaning it to the wall to keep it up.
Yeah, now, although I didn't go through this with you at the very beginning, I did hear earlier in the training that you said, I think it was yesterday, you said about when you go to bed, you have to sleep a certain way. Yeah, all right. So that information is external feedback. Yeah, so if I was in my clinic, I would have written that down. So she sleep a certain way because of this problem. So when you come for your second session with me, I would check, how did you sleep? Yeah, were you able to sleep properly with that? Yeah, to see whether there's a little bit more work that needs to be done with that. Yeah, all right. Now, I don't know how it might have affected you in other ways in your life, what it might have stopped. What else might it have stopped you doing?
Never shaving my arm. No kidding. No. No, but it's like shaving under my arm. I always had to lean towards the wall to hold my arm up, like taking a deodorant on. I have never been lifting anything from the kitchen shelf or anything with this arm, always using this. It's like,
yeah, so that would be, I would write those things down. So shaving under your arm, whether you're still needing to lean against the wall, reaching for things high in the cabinet. These are all things. So I want you to notice what's improved. I want you to notice if there is anything more you need to do. What I would suggest is that you book in with my secretary. Because this is about 100% improvement. We need to evaluate this in the external world now.
Yeah.
Right now, we're at the end of the session. So what I would say is, are you happy with what we've done here now today?
Oh, I'm grateful.
Yeah. So I want you to notice what's worked and notice if there is anything more that needs to be done. And then if there is more that needs to be done, we do that further work. Yeah. Let's see how far we can go with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it might be that maybe you're done and dusted. Maybe it's a complete piece of work, just to know. But I will finish there if that is okay with you. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Tania.
All right.